Hello everyone, this is Antinatalist, and this is my entry for the Why Am I an Antinatalist contest for 2021. And I have composed a discussion that I'm going to be reading while I am in Abiquiu, New Mexico. Bit windy out here. It's extremely windy, as you can see by my dress blowing in the wind. There are two very important reasons that I am an antinatalist. The first reason is because I was a child once, and as a child I struggled to learn how to walk and talk. I suffered when I fell off my bike. I felt hunger, thirst, rejection, cold, and hot, loneliness, and physical pains. I feared going to the doctor or dentist. I had to work harder than others in school, and I was anxious before tests because I feared failure. I received bruises, blisters, cuts, and splinters. I cried and bled. I hated getting up early, and I found church boring and unbearable. Sometimes I was afraid of the dark or thunder, and nightmares were scary too. I got threats of being spanked by my parents. My mom gave non-approving, judgmental looks, and she made me eat foods that I didn't like. Certain foods made me gag. I hated being controlled, but I guess that's the lure of being a parent. My dad could be mean. He said hurtful things, and he would tickle me to the point of pain, among other things. Both parents were selfish narcissists. When I was a child, I saw those without and in poverty. Kids were bullied on the school bus, and the short kids like me were always picked on. I saw a female classmate get bullied by a teacher on Valentine's Day because she sent flowers to herself. The teacher, Coach Stone, embarrassed her in front of the class. I was horrified for her. She was unattractive and had few friends. I witnessed classmates with acne scars, and one girl was cursed with a huge red birthmark covering half of the right side of her face. Bullies hurt the vulnerable and innocent children especially. I was bullied because I had assets that some didn't have. Having attributes that others want can attract resentment and envy. To this day, jealousy and envy, in my opinion, is the most vile, wicked, and useless emotion a person can have. I despise jealousy to the core. very often a child-free or antinatalist person who announced they don't want kids, don't like kids, or don't want the harm recycled in their offspring, they get a verbal bashing from pro-natalists like, "You were once a kid yourself." It's that very reason why I'd never replicate my genes and toss a child into a chaotic, cursed, envious, and unfair world with too many inconsistencies and uncertainties. Telling someone, "You were a child once, so you should have a child," is like saying to a rape victim, "You were raped once, so why are you against rape?" This argument has no logical merit. Natalists seem to bask in their ignorance and delusions. They can't digest logic, reasoning, and pure truth. We are all in the cult of suffering. Just because we were a child once doesn't mean we appreciated childhood nor thought life was a gift. Whoever that was honking, I don't appreciate that. And they knew I was filming something, and they just had to, disturb my video. I'm sure I would not like that person if I were to meet them in public. Now, for the second reason that I am an antinatalist, it is because I am fiercely maternal. And I could not bear to see my own child cry, fall for the first time, get their first vaccination, or even get a paper cut on their finger. If my child were cosmetically challenged, or mentally dysfunctional, or not academically gifted, I could not forgive myself for reproducing. The fact of placing a child into existence where they would have to struggle to earn a paycheck or to endure a myriad of life sufferings is indicative that reproduction was not appropriate at all. All problems can be cured by not having children. And putting it simply, I am an antinatalist because I was burdened by the imposition of existence. Nobody solicits their own birth. So, thank you for watching my video. I guess I'll turn the video around in a minute. It was just too windy to film this beautiful part of New Mexico with me in the foreground. So thank you for watching my video, and again, this is Die Antinatalist.